2021 has been off to a great start with games like Little Nightmares 2 and Resident Evil Village, but horror fans might feel like they have reached peak with all the great games that have come out so far since we're already halfway through 2021. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, this list will give you hope that there are even greater games, hopefully, coming 2021. This list is full of estimate release date of 2021, so if anything they could be pushed to 2022, but I am more than sure that at least most of them will come out in 2021 this year, or at least end of this year. What is up, SmackNPie here, and welcome back to another gaming video on the channel. Today we're doing 10 upcoming horror games. This is gonna be mostly indie side horror game, because that's what this channel specializes in, or where this channel specializes in. Without wasting any more time, let us jump into it. So we're gonna start off with a good one, Doki Literature Club Plus. Now hold your horses, because this game is coming out in just 2 days. You heard me. This game is coming out in just 2 days. 30th June 2021 this game will launch worldwide. Now unfortunately the physical edition will launch out at a later date, but on your Switch, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 you can buy digital download. I will be covering this game when it drops. Quick reminder, this is not a sequel, but fortunately for us, Team Salvato have come forward and said that we will get new stories for these characters. We got new content, like new tracks, new secrets to find, but at the same time we have new stories, so we're gonna check out all of it on this channel, so make sure you are stay tuned. June 30th can't come soon. It's literally 22 days, 48 hours. Come on, man. From now on, we get into the estimation. At number 2, we have Hello Neighbor 2, the sequel to the popular game Hello Neighbor, which was always in alpha phases. It was really popular here. I liked it early alphas, I really liked it, but then my anticipation for that game died, and unfortunately I still didn't got back up again for this game. But I have seen many of you guys anticipating this, getting excited about this game, so I was like, you know what, why not add it? Xbox is promoting them big time. They got big backing from Xbox. You should not be worried about this game getting cancelled anytime soon. Matter of fact, it is coming soon in 2021, hopefully.
I remember my first day down here. I know, it's scary.
Then we get to the least talked about game on the list, and that is Bendy in the Dark Revival. Bendy itself as a franchise is so huge, and fans have been waiting for something, anything, a teaser, a development update on this game for a very long time. Unfortunately, fans have to wait a little longer because devs have chosen the route of silence, because they're not ready to show anything yet, which is probably a good thing, because when they are ready to show, that means we're gonna be actually closer to the release, which is great.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Then at number 4, you should not expect this game to announce anything for a while, and that is Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. With the recent stuff that has happened with the Five Nights at Freddy's creator Scott Cawthon, it is expected for this franchise to stay quiet for a while, but then they will come out with banger. There is a PlayStation event rumored for next month, literally within few days in July. We are expecting, actually many people are expecting, for a FNAF Security Breach trailer to drop there, because that's where usually Security Breach trailers have dropped. We're gonna have to wait and see, but rest assured this game is dropping later this year. How late? We're gonna have to wait and see on this.
You gotta be kidding me.
Then at number 5, you should be glad to know this one has an official release date. Dark Pictures Anthology, next entry in the series House of Ashes. This is coming out on October 22nd later this year. I'm actually pumped for this game because the horror increased from Madame Madame to Little Hope. Little Hope ending let it down, but I am hopeful that the devs have took all the feedback and made this as better as possible, and they have said that it's not gonna be the ending that people are concerned about. You know what I'm talking about. So Dark Pictures Anthology, House of Ashes, it is set in the war times. That is always an interesting choice. So horror during wartime, that is gonna be interesting. Man of Medan tried to do that. It didn't hit it as much as I was hoping. Hopefully this will bring it back. October 22nd. Here we come. Then in at number 6, I have no clue how this game is still in the lineup of 2021 release from Microsoft, Xbox, and Xbox Game Pass. So this game revived as an Xbox Series X and S exclusive as well as PC during one of the Microsoft events. After that, we learned nothing. No clue on where the development is going or as far as it's going. How is it going? No clue on what the release date is. We have no clue what's going on behind the scenes. The only thing we know that Microsoft and Xbox is confident that this game will drop in 2021. This game is not just one of my most anticipated game of all time because it has a history, and second of all, I mean, let's look at him. Look at it. Come on, do I even have to say anything? But there are so many other content creators, big horror fans that have been waiting for this for a very long time. Between Medium and this game, because both of these are inspired heavily by some of the great artists. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the names, you guys already know. So SCORN, here's fingers crossed and hoping that this drops this year. I would not put my money on it, but it would be a real big surprise if it does. Then at number 7, we have the Outlast Trials. Now, I do feel like there is a small hope for this game to come out later this year. Part of me believing that the next time they'll announce anything regarding this game, it'll be a gameplay as well as the release date. I have my high hopes for this game because that's how they have marketed the games in the past. It's unfortunate how long the silence has been, but I feel strong about this. The next time we'll learn about the Outlast Trials, we'll learn about the game. Either it'd be pushed to 2022, I hope not, but I'm confident it'll drop later this year. The Outlast Trials, it's going to be another entry in the franchise that'll give you a different look on Murkoff Corporation's operations. Gameplay will be changed a little bit from last 2 games, so this one should be very interesting. Then we get to number 8. This is another indie title called In Sound Mind. Now, the demo for this game is actually available, and I would like to apologize if I'm not giving you guys the description, but In Sound Mind is another indie title that is focused heavily on the puzzly psychological horror. It looks very intriguing. As you can see the trailer clips on your screens right now. It says, when numerous bodies are found that fell victim to a mysterious chemical, it is up to the player to find out what happened and help make things right. Nothing is ever simple, however, and confusing visions begin to factor into the equation. While fighting for sanity whilst searching for the end of needless cruelty, yes, it does look indie, but the soundtrack, if you listen to it, and the way the game is presented so far, it is really good. And again, like I said, the demo is up if you want to play this. It's also coming in 2021 for PlayStation and PC. Can you believe that?
The lake is where the lady lives. A dangerous place. I don't understand why Nanny would let me go swimming there.
At number 9, we have Martha is Dead. Batman would like to have a word with you. Ayo, Batman, relax.
Why did you say that name?
But Martha is Dead, seriously, it's a game I've had my eyes on for a very long time. Martha is Dead is another psychological horror game from the creators of The Town of Light. You guys might not know that, but they say that as tension with Germany escalates, a body of a drowned and desecrated woman is found, Martha. Martha is, in fact, dead, and it is her twin that must face a reality that includes her sister's murder. Again, just a presentation of the game itself is really good for an indie game. So far the art style, so far the trailers have sold me big time. The stories are, again, I'm not gonna spoil it because it's really good from what we've learned so far. So I am excited to see where this is gonna go. Martha is dead. We hope not. No, for real, she's dead. Let's hope Martha's twin isn't dead, otherwise Batman is gonna go full blown on us.
You see things others can't.
But before we get to number 10 and exact probably why you guys are here, we have a bonus pick, and that is Ghostwire Tokyo. See, Ghostwire Tokyo has been a little up and down. The Ghostwire Tokyo gameplay, its gameplay was really surprising because it was not what we expected. So the game is still listed for 2021. The platforms are still listed as PC, Xbox, and PlayStation due to PlayStation being PlayStation started to market it and people thought, oh, it's an exclusive. Oh. But yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo, it's an action-adventure game from a first-person perspective, which again, always a good thing for a horror game. The player uses psychic and paranormal abilities to defeat the ghosts and spirits haunting Tokyo. They describe the combat as karate meet the magic. As the player character utilizes hand movements inspired by Kujikiri hand gestures to cast spells. I'm doing all kinds of hand gestures and killing ghosts and spirits, wiping them out from Tokyo. Ayo, you better get off my Tokyo. This is my Tokyo. I'm from Japan now. I'm a Japanese now. Konnichiwa. What the fuck was that? And at number 10, we got Dark Deception Chapter 4, the long-awaited next entry in Dark Deception franchise, one of the most popular horror franchises out there. The only one out of the trio of FNAF, Bendy, and Dark Deception that is still being talked about to this day, still getting teasers and development updates and trailers as well. It is coming soon, and I mean it. We also are getting Dark Deception Enhanced Edition with bumped visuals as well as long-rumored boss fights for chapters 1 to 3. This new update will not only bring a new chapter, new set of monsters, but also push the previous chapters and level out the quality of Chapter 4. Chapter 4 will be the biggest chapter yet, and this is your go-to channel for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this video. I wanted to add more games to the list, but unfortunately, those are most likely to be pushed to 2022. If there are any changes in here, I will let you guys know. At least 8 out of 10, the games that I've shared here, 8 out of 10s will be covered here on the channel. Starting with Doki Literature Club Plus, coming in 2 days, June 30th. I almost messed that up. What is wrong with me? We will play this here on the channel. New stories, get the ending, do the story explanation, whatnot. So make sure you are subscribing, notifications, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, SmackNPie, and I'll see you in the next video.